Well, I realized after playing this the other day and having played it for like 3 or 4 hours or whatever it took to get all that footage that I needed, I was just kind of sitting and stewing on things, and I was like, damn, I really gotta find out what this is all about. And I don't think it's a thing I choose to activate. I think it just is a thing. It just is applied to this save file now. And essentially, what I think is going on there is that it's adding in like a new game plus. That this is now a more difficult game. The bosses are back. There's more opportunity to find, you know, new relics and things. Wow, 2 keys right off the bat. What a weird, crazy turnover of items. Huh. I felt very lucky. But I'm pretty sure, like, everything is different now. I don't know if all of the enemies deal or take more damage, or to what extent the game has been fully, completely reshaped. I immediately have access to this room still. Can I still jump down into the other levels, or do I need to like re-unlock that, rediscover it? I totally still have those quick access points. So I don't know. The real test is going to come from whether or not Celt is still around, or back, I guess more accurately. And if that is the case, which I can also kind of try to see if these guys are like taking more damage than they normally would. Well, it's hard to tell because they're all quite weak enemies, so there wouldn't be much to really assess there anyways. But we'll keep an eye out, see if things feel particularly different. And if not, then it's just an excuse to mess around with this fun game and just do our thing. Maybe I should have waited till slightly later when I have more upgrades, damage bonuses, things like this. But I was so tempted to just go for it right away and try and beat this guy down. Guess I could have or should have waited a little bit on that one. Damn it, I'm doing such a bad job stopping these guys from thieving away all of this gold that I didn't actually work that hard for. Kind of just immediately cashed in on it with little to no effort. Probably could have waited till I had a few more upgrades. Got a little overly excited on that one. Going with greater throw damage, but I lose more gold on death. Oh, I already started with greater throw damage. So I am unintentionally doubling down on that, and I'm totally fine with it. I can't believe I missed that explosive barrel. I really threw off my mojo for a second there. I was trying to explode this, and then kind of flee to the safety of the water. And here I still managed to get burnt alive. Excellent stuff. I think this is the earliest in a run that I've ever found the popcorn golden popcorn. It's going kind of crazy. Someone pointed out that you can land on top of this. I immediately can't trigger it, but you can kind of sneak behind it and then still claim your prize. How dare you? Damn it. Oh, at least I got the bomb one to test for a secret room. There's at least that to gain out of what's going on here. But jumping on top of the chest like that, something I had never known before. So even though the game is more or less finished, there's still new things to be discovered. So yay for learning every day. I guess you can kind of cheat this one that same exact way too, can't you? Oh, maybe not. Maybe you can't find that little space behind the chest to stand on because the rock is there. Yeah, you can't quite cheat that one. Aw, darn. I'm not gonna get, not quite gonna get the key back that I was kind of hoping for that would allow me to open yet another chest. Really takes a lot of the pressure off across runs though. I still want to do well. I don't want to fail. I would prefer to complete a run and get the maximum number of benefits and everything out of it. But I don't mind ticking around through it a little bit more. He changed up how he organizes things in his shop now that I've expanded it a little bit more. Free food in the shop for $900. It's pretty expensive. I'll just not pay for it and hope that across the run I spend less than $900 on food. it might be tough to go a full entire run without needing to invest that much. It might come down to it. It wouldn't be some unheard of phenomena to need to spend a lot of the hard-earned money on the food and the sustenance, as it's been called in the past. Hey, nice, I managed to kind of flirt with that edge a little bit and still mine the gold. Sick! I'm really free soloing it up here. Really flirting with danger. Got a freebie key from a chest in an enemy-less room. So that's always solid. Just getting completely what you need for no cost. Same reason I plan to pay for nothing at the shop. Plenty of stuff will be brought my way, like sealing meats, which is a term that I picked up from Retromation when I watched one of his runs, and I just really had never given it a lot of thought to the idea that this game was dropping meat along with other items, but meat for whatever reason is the most absurd one, just occasionally from the ceiling, just willy-nilly, just in case you really felt like you needed it. And there was something about that I just loved so much, and it's a term that I plan to adopt immediately and make repeated use of. Here's something else I'm going to play around with, is the idea of that if I just, it doesn't work. I've kind of ridden the line of an edge before by just spamming the hell out of jump and making it across a little section, and I really don't know why it worked the time that it did, and why it would not work now. Don't know what the difference was. It was quite a while ago that it actually ever first came up. This is going to be a little over the top, isn't it? These silly pilfers trying to get at all my gold. You greedy little guys aren't going to have a chance. Yeah, I never really figured that one out, though. Don't know how to maximize health benefit, but also take more damage. But I don't know. I can't do it. If anyone knows the trick to, like, creeping along the edge by spamming jumping or whatever, why the hell it worked that one time for me and not others, I would love to hear it, because that's like definitely the way to gain access to areas like that without paying for the bomb, without having float boots. You know, the cheater way of doing it. And if it is a thing, it's probably imminently going to be patched out, because it seems like you're definitely not supposed to be able to do shit like that. Oh, nice. I ignited my thing in the other room. My pick. I broke open one of the fire crystals without even thinking about it. And now I have the ability to light the lanterns. Was that not it? Was that not what you wanted? Is there not like a secret in this room for lighting both the lanterns? That's very disappointing. I feel like I got totally robbed. Was I supposed to have done it after the room had been totally cleared and dealt with? Is that why I don't get to see the benefit of that? Or is it just like occasionally it just doesn't actually give anything? Don't expect a reward 100% of the time. I wasn't expecting a reward, you know, when you, like, return someone's dog that you happen to find wandering around, lost in the streets, that who knows? Who knows how that silly clumsy could have ended up, out in the middle of the street. Probably by accident. I'm just the good Samaritan who discovered it. I played no role other than returning it. I just wanted a little bit of thanks for finding a dog. I'm not going to shake you down for the money, but if you don't pay up, a little stingy, a little greedy, don't you think? You were probably going to put up signs asking for money any day, any day now. You just hadn't gotten around to it, and all of a sudden my services are rendered totally for free? I think not. I don't know what I'm talking about. I should just eat all these steaks and not die. I just watched Burn After Reading very recently, and there's like that scene there where Brad Pitt thinks that he's found something valuable of John Malkovich's. Yes, those are the characters' names, by the way. It was very funny. They just kind of were playing fictional versions of themselves. But that he, like, thinks that it just is like a Good Samaritan tax, that John Malkovich should just pay up and that he shouldn't have to ask for money, that it's just like an assumed thing that if you return someone's goods, they owe you money. So I guess that's where my mind's at with that one. Oh, and by the way, as of today, which if I look slowly at the date, while trying not to distract myself from the gameplay, is September 3rd. It was either today or yesterday that the thorium team is now back from PAX. Yeah, let's take the sewing kit. I realize that's all my keys, but that also means I get to keep all my gold. Yeah, they got back from PAX. They're back to working on the game after having a kind of a little bit of an extended breaks. That's why there hasn't been as frequent or any updates, bug fixes, things like that. Managed to ditch Curse just up in the other room there. Let's see what the shopkeeper's holding on to here. Food will sometimes duplicate. I could just duplicate a little bit of everything while I'm at it. Just go buck wild with duplications. Paid for a transmute. Oh, the Iron Branch is actually so sick. It's expensive, but it's so damn good. Health, swing damage, and attack speed. Yeah, I'm all over that. I'm gonna take the branch for sure. Secret room discovered. Keep taking damage all over the place. Hey, but a new blueprint. Golden powder. Crafted at the blacksmith. Obviously something bomb related. I couldn't quite grab that one, and I don't want to push it any closer than I just did. Seems like a good way to take unnecessary damage at the cost of 1 thorium, which is like less than 0.5% of the amount of thorium I'm currently sitting on. So I think I'll just let it go. Oh, and I do have the key needed here. Perfect. The Axe Thrower's Pendant. Deal more throw damage at low health. Well, I do like dealing lots of damage. It's just a wee bit of a shame that I happen to be at low enough health to do it. It's really funny. I'm currently at like the same throw damage as I am swing damage. So there's literally no reason to swing at anything. I guess I might swing a bit faster if something got up close or whatever. But like, that's really solid. I don't know if I've ever had that level of damage balance where I can just kick everything's ass so hard just by throwing axes at them. And I love doing it. Similar to how I keep playing episodes of this and you guys seem to keep enjoying it, there's just this cushy overlap of I love throwing axes at things, and I happen to do a lot of damage doing it. So you're kind of satisfying needs on both ends, and so you might as well just really go for it. Classic win-win-win type scenario. But there is the swing advantage of hitting multiple enemies at once like that. That's hard to beat. That's a situation where you're better off committing to the swinging, I would say. Oh, I managed to get that one back. It was the lesser one. But I just wouldn't have liked the idea of 2 of them getting one over on me from the exact same escape point. I don't think so. I really would like to find the Butcher's Cleaver, actually. It's very consistently a very useful item for me, specifically. I guess I kinda should check this out, but I don't think I activated the crystal, if that is exactly a thing. And if I didn't, Celt shouldn't be back. That, like, access point, all the various shortcuts and everything are currently open. And so that makes me think that nothing like that has changed, that I'm still technically just doing a regular run. If I was doing a hard, like, New Game Plus run where things have extra health and deal extra damage, I probably would have died a few times already. Let's be honest. That was not a great showing of skill by any stretch. Nice barrel explode. Secret room access point. I'll probably save myself a key and blast my way in over here. Another new blueprint. The runs are really starting to dish out. Explosiveness. Studied with the priestess. So just my bombs are a little more boomy, maybe? I don't know precisely what she would mean by such a thing. I have the salamander tail, but I can't I can't cook a steak. I don't own. So unfortunately, I just have to gobble those up as is. Medium rare still. Which normally, great way to have a steak. Not when I'm trying my hardest to recover as much health as possible. Shit! No! That sucks. There was quite a few big pieces of gold there, a few different hundreds. Didn't realize it would all just go away like that. Well, a room that would have been the most absurd amount of gold dished out is now only going to be mildly great, rather than absolutely stupendously great. Shucks, hey? Legit, though, I'm a little terrified to hop down here. I don't have that much health. Shit. Shit. Celt is back. I'm not at very high health. This is like Celt 2 as well, so they probably have higher health, probably deal more damage. I gotta be really mindful of what's going on here. Try to learn from the very repeated mistakes of past attempts. But now it also means I haven't done it for quite a while. So who the hell knows? I probably didn't learn a thing. I'm trying to get close and just spam the hell out of throws whenever Celt parks like that, and then otherwise I'm trying to play very cautiously and not get too close, not too up in their biz, let them do their thing. Just park it, get some throws off, wait for the inevitable attack. Oh, nope, they hadn't done the buried thing yet. So they're gonna come at me from the exact, like, opposite angle of what they had just done there. I know to be prepared for that. Managing to spam the hell out of a few more attacks there. Just getting the spams. Nice crit while I'm at it. I don't know if Celt kills their own minions ever. It doesn't really seem like it. I figured that would have happened by this point already. Should be... Oh, nope. Still doing the berry. I always get one ahead of myself on that. Should be coming at me from this side. I know you can break your way through those. It's just as easy to dodge out of it now that I've gotten more familiar with doing that. Obviously, a while back, that was not easier. When I hadn't quite learned the mechanics of it. It's better now. I don't have to worry about it quite so much. Slow and steady. Damn. It's coming too fast. Couldn't quite get it. Bam, bam. Not quite enough. Fuck. I jumped right at the little helper and kind of got pinned on the wall there. That was bad news. I don't like these things hopping around, dishing out their little bits of damage. Just like that. It's getting too close for me. I think you did. I think she did just kill her little helper on that specific one. Must get shot off so close. Down to the wire. No! Terrible. Okay, right here. Yeah! Suck it! Suck it so hard. I hate you so much. You're just terrible. Oh, good. That gold managed to kill that stupid thing, and I knew to run the hell out of the way because I've learned the hard way that you can still die after a boss fight, so I knew to just flee like crazy. How frustrating. What an annoying-ass boss fight that is. Hot damn garbage is what it is. But I'm glad to be alive. If only just barely. Now I just kind of have to hop down to the dungeons and hope that I still have a chance that I'm near somewhere to gain health. I'm not really like out of the fire yet. Out of the frying pan into the fire. It's some sort of combination of going from a bad place to still a bad place. So I'm not going to celebrate just yet. But what I am going to do is harvest as much gold as I can get my greedy little hands on. Because if I were to die right now, I want to make it out of here with as much of this as I can get my greedy little hands on. And one bonus one off to the side here. Don't mind if I do. 2 key access rooms off to the side here, but I don't actually have a key for either of them. But hopefully I can acquire one in that time. Nice! One-shot kill with the ignite, contributing a little bit of extra damage on top of having sick damage from the throwing. Also, because I took so much damage during that fight, nice. I actually was doing more damage than I would have otherwise. Is that actually being hurt a bunch because I suck and hate that boss fight, which I guess I don't hate it that much anymore. I kind of figured it out, apparently. I've made it easier. Me sucking at the fight made it easier. So, there you go. Oh, I'm gonna buy every piece of food that you have. And only because I'm sitting on a stupid amount, which I didn't even realize, I'm buying this as well, which sucks in gold and discount at the shop. I should have bought that first. I forgot discount at the shop was the other thing that it provides. I was gonna transmute and hope more food came up. I'll just live with what I got for now, I think. But considering I have the popcorn, having that means all the gold is going to get sucked up at me continuously, and then pair that with the keep all gold, and I should, as long as I survive, be in for quite the prosperous run. I clicked out of the screen for like a fraction of a second there, and it wigged me out really hard. So there was a little bit of a skip in my sentence where I visually shat my pants, I think, because I was scared that I was going to talk all this shit and then just click out of the screen and die. So yeah, that's where that little probably visible flash of terror was coming from. This is the worst room to fight these guys in. I've never had so much trouble with it. I hate it. There, I'm just kind of going offensive and just pushing through it. There. That was stressful, and I really very much hated it. This isn't better. This sucks too. This is a terrible room of things that shoot projectiles at me and jump at me and are hyper aggressive, and it's no good. I'm gonna need all of you to just back it up. I'm gonna try and ignite my boy here. Well, the pickaxe only has fire every now and again, and maybe it's only chance on hit to ignite, so it's not like my pickaxe is just always on fire. Damn, so I might not actually be able to use that to cook my own food the way that I thought I could. No, yeah, I immediately forgot that I had that. That's very satisfying to just vacuum all that up while they're trying. Oh, it's so hard. They're trying so hard. It's their job to grab it and they suck at it, and I don't feel bad for them at all. Boo! Guess you should have found a different career than to be a gold pilfer. A thief! Oh, I just realized I've been dealing with this curse the whole time. My keep all gold thing supersedes it. That's kind of hilarious. Lose less gold on death. Super don't need that. Healing more effective kind of might actually be really good to have. Or more health? I'll try and go with none of it. I don't know. Higher max health, I guess. You fool! It doubled up on the curse that I already have that already does nothing. I got away with a free blessing out of that one. Whether or not it was like the best blessing I could have had in that scenario, I don't know. I just panicked a little bit because I feel like the odds of me dying, like, it's come closer than I would want frequently at this point. It's wigging me out a little bit. I'd rather try to protect myself a little bit. I got no keys. Going around just kind of bombing random walls in hope of uncovering a secret room. I feel like there's some pretty educated guesses. I don't think it would be in a room like this. I guess I'll drop a bomb and test, but I'll drop a bomb on a rock and off chance that it has anything. I don't think a room with that style of layout, definitely not one with this style of layout, will have a secret room in it. I can try to lay one here. Nice. Okay, it's a little bit hazardous, but at least I got that sorted out. Run away from the fire and the danger. It had one lone bomb in it. Ah, but it does have the way into the second secret room. Lucky me. Ah, so long, random curse. It got rid of both of them. That's very lucky. I stacked my curses like an irresponsible, reckless peasant. And it 100% paid off. No repercussions. I was curious if it would remove a stacked one like that. I really didn't know. And I really didn't think that it would. That was pretty great. Yeah, I think I'll just collect all the gold from every chest and every rock and every little vein of gold in the wall. I hope you guys don't mind. I just kind of want it. I know you guys might too, but I want it more, I think. I kind of asked around, and it seems like I want it more. Sure, it wasn't a very big sample size. It might have been a little biased. Might have been a bunch of people who were blind or specifically just, like, don't like gold. They're much more of, like, silver fans. But when it came down to it, I wanted the gold. And so I think I'll have the gold. That was mostly what it came down to. So much gold. A room full of spikes and spiders. The spiders don't fare very well. About half the spiders in this room ended up taking themselves out walking around on the spikes. It was very satisfying for me. This run is just all about me, I guess. What do I want? What would make me happy? How do I earn in ways in which I simultaneously take from others? That's really what it's come down to. I wish there was a way to, like... Oh, nice. Oh, I should have swung at it the other time when I was trying to throw the pickaxe. That's how I get around that little technicality. I totally lost my train of thought. Basically, me. More for me. Oh, I just realized there's this guy going around in here. I didn't even see him at all. I noticed there was some sort of weird, silly, fun time music going on. And I was like, why in the hell is the game suddenly playing wacky music? I've never heard this happen before. I guess I've been too distracted previous times where it's ever, like, come up. But yeah, that gold dude has his own theme song that kind of comes on. Random secret room guess. Nice. Gotten much better at those as I've practiced. Drop a random chest for 65 gold. Health, I should say. Seems like a bit risky. Wasn't expecting a cursed chest. Didn't really think that could happen. Faster swing speed. All chests are empty. That sucks, but I guess that means I have no reason to go check out that room until I get that dealt with. And I think I'll remove... No. I think I'll wait until I have more health before I mess around with something like that. Oh, so lucky on the secret room guesses. And temporarily increased throw damage. Shit, I really wanted a key was the main thing. Now we gotta search for the room with the most stuff to blow up with like a single bomb placement in the hopes that a key drops. Nothing. Health, which is nice. It's good to have. I'm okay with it. And this is about my last chance to find a key for now. Cooked food, additionally cooked. I didn't actually think you could cook the kebabs. I had tried before and I didn't think it worked. So, learned that just now as well. And now, with the surprising amount of recovered health in the last few rooms, I believe I'll remove my curse. I got so much money, I could just buy all the keys I need if I could only make it into that room. Such a shame. But I guess I'm moving on without. Dungeon 3. Heaps of gold. Crazy amount of upgrades overall. I'm gonna run for that. Secret room test. Nothing. Hey, and this time I got a free shop. No key required. He knows I'm a big spender. He's gonna roll out the red carpet for me. Look at that. All the red carpet that he left out for me. Letting me straight on in. And the everything is cooked. It's a little expensive. I think I'll just stick to my food. Do you know what? I think I've bought a lot of food. I probably could have bought the $900 shops always have food for you thing a while back. Probably could have done that. Key doubler. It's pretty expensive. But I'm a big spender, what can I say? I also am just worried right now, sitting at, 0 keys. Oh shit, didn't see this guy down in the corner. That if I'm currently sitting at 0 keys, if I suddenly try to use a key, or if every time I get a key I immediately use it and just am not getting anything back for it. It does say sometimes though, so it's not like I have infinite keys. It's kind of strange. I wish it gave me a key. The way that when you pick up a bomb upgrade and it gives you a bomb, I feel like the key doubler should maybe give me a key. If it's not going to be the most reliable upgrade as is, that seems like the least it could do for me. No, yeah, I forgot I had the electrical charged gold pickup thing. That was a fun way to mess everyone up for a quick second there. There's too many projectiles going on in this room. I gotta chip away. That was a terrible dodge. That was stupid as well. Well, guess I'll pick up more gold in order to do more damage. Of course, these guys are specifically immune to that. Makes total sense. Still figured it was worth a shot. Jerks. Total jerks. What a bunch. How unprofessional. Just so hard to work with, you know? There is a lot going on in this room. I don't like it. So much gold. Give me gold. Use it to hurt enemies. Hey, quite a bit of stuff actually got killed in the process of picking up all that gold. Probably could have just not attacked a single enemy and just focused on popcorning gold around the room a bunch. Damn you. Drop that bomb. There's no way there's a secret room in this room. And I could have just went and collected all this gold that's just literally everywhere in the room. And kind of mostly killed everything. Probably should dick around less in this run. Walk around with a little less confidence, a little more humility, and realize that I am quite near dying. Good to know that's there. I'm not gonna risk jumping in on that at the moment. A way to immediately undo a curse, perhaps. I just wanted to kind of look at how fast my swing speed was at this point. A potentially very useful combo. Don't think I'm gonna risk getting into that too quickly. Double secret room access. Definitely gonna want to live to reap the benefits of that. Try to kill those guys before they get too close and really ruin my day. Just chip away at them. High damage, a little bit of fire damage sprinkled in there to make it a little bit spicier. Don't mind if I do. What you got for me? Ooh. This is gonna be satisfying. But I'm still at a high risk of dying. Just to an extent I'm pretty uncomfortable with at this point. Just run in there and snipe that right off his head. Oh, there was another piece in there that one ran away with. Didn't even notice it happening. Didn't know that one was there. Well, he knew to wait. He knew I'd forget about it. He's a genius. That might be all the rooms. Yeah. So that might have been every chance to get a bomb and or key. I don't think these mushrooms actually dish any of that sort of stuff out. So, I had to check the shop, but I kind of bought, like, everything at the shop last time I was there. Yeah, I really went spend crazy at the shop. Do you know what? I've never had the pocket grill before. It's frivolous. It's stupid to buy it now. I don't know, maybe it's not that stupid. Maybe it'll keep me alive. But it still seems silly to sink so much money into so many items on one run like this. But hell, I don't know the next time I'll pick the game up. I'm living large. Just like Garfield taught me. And look at that. Immediately cooked food for myself. A key would have been nice too. Oh, if I had one more bomb, I could blast my way into there too. That would have been probably the smarter one to go for, so I could leapfrog into that room. Should have thought ahead. I don't know how weird of a reference that is, but me and my brother it was probably technically my brother's, had a collection of Garfield comics. He owned a bunch of them, actually. They were definitely all his. And one of them was called Living Large. And I realize that's a phrase in and of itself, but I tend to associate it with Garfield because I feel like that was where I first learned it, and it seemed to doubly apply to him. So for that reason, it's a Garfield phrase in my mind. Wow! Really committing to a thing in this room, aren't you? I guess not for me. I really gotta find a key for the key doubler to start being worth anything, hey? Right now, it seems like a big old waste of money. Don't mind if I do. If these are gonna start popping up right when I need them, I'm gonna get in there and grab a hold of a few, I think. You guys stay back, give me a bit of space, and I'll be on my way. Let's go see if this key doubler actually does its job once in a while. I've never really tried thus far. No on that time, yes on that time, and yes on that time. Excellent. 2 for 3, that's pretty good. I can live with those kind of odds. Wow, that one really got kicked far, didn't it? Oh, I still didn't actually grab it. What was this potion? The freeloader draft. Oh, yeah, that's fun to have. And another key. That was why I opened this one first, was because it did have the added likelihood of finding an extra key for me. Just so you know, I was planning ahead a bit. I was thinking on that one. I did have a reason. I don't know how to change. What if I just tap Q, I guess? Okay. I gotta, like, this is a good one to use it on, actually. I could buy up everything else and then just, like, buy up all the cheaper stuff and then just use the freeloader draft on the more expensive stuff. But I need to figure out how to do it. There you go. I only just got the belt loop recently, so I didn't know precisely how to actually do it. I will be buying this, and a bomb, and another little bit of grub, and I think I don't really care about this that much. Probably come back and buy it in a minute, I guess. First, I think I'm going to go see if I can acquire a curse on this floor. Or 2. If I can acquire 2, then I don't know if it makes a duplicate or if it just makes the current one sitting in the room free. It might just make the current one in the room free. I don't recall whether it's a duplicate or not, because that'll affect things. If I can get 2 curse removals out of this situation, then yeah, that's the version of this that I plan to go for. And here, for the first time in a pretty long while, I'm not sitting on some god-awful, dangerous amount of health. Not perfect, not back up to full or anything. Don't plan to suddenly start playing like the moron that I have been known to play as in the past. But at least I know there's some degree of safety in this right now. I'm just going to get rid of that threat immediately. Take out this guy without waking up the other gargoyle, because I don't see the need. I'm just going to do this till he wakes up. He'll wake up sooner or later. and he'll immediately... I thought I honestly could have killed him sooner than I did. That was too bad. I'm gonna chase you over to here so I can blow up one of these rocks, see if there's like a freebie in the rock to be obtained. Ah, crap, okay. Didn't want the electrical conductivity there. Didn't really do anything for me. That always kind of stinks. When you are the only one who's victimized by the special attack you were trying to wow everyone in the room with. And the sonic boom, fast pickaxe throwing, sick. Just gonna chuck that bad boy all over the place. If I could find the ricochet too, unlikely to find both in like a run like this, or in one floor like this, but it would be really great to have for the charged golem, because the ricochet should just bounce between all his little marbles. It seems like that would be crazy good, like damage output and everything, and it would be really awesome and great way of doing all that. Well, I got a golden delicious blueprint, but items become extra fragile. So just like food, bombs, keys, things like that have a higher chance of just like breaking, is my only way I can think to interpret that. Maybe I should have bought secret potion. I mean, it's not too late, but I don't really have bombs anymore to, like, support that. Alright, let's go do the freeloader thing. And I'm gonna see whether or not I can get 2 curse removals out of this. Because I wasn't sure if I was gonna... The float boots are slightly more expensive. So I was gonna free draft them. But if this can allow me to get 2 curse removals, then that's what I'm gonna go for. Oh no. Drop this? Is there a way to just drop a thing? I dropped the wrong one. Nope, nuts. I think I'm just stuck holding the wrong potion. So I pretty much just have to chug this one to get rid of it. Not really how I wanted that to go. There might be a way around it, but if there is, I don't know. That was the wrong thing. That was so horribly the wrong thing, you dingus. Well, shit, I guess. It's not what I wanted. Curse gone, which is good. Lower health than I would want. Don't have bombs to go make use of the secret room spying. I'll look around in the off chance that there's some stupid way I can make this work. Oh wait, I have float boots. I'm just gonna walk out there and grab all this stuff. So that's nice. Basically, a quick way to pay some of that off, I guess. But shit. There's a secret room. Oh, I didn't... The eye was not the one I used anyways. That was a secret room I had just discovered independently. I could skip the golem. I could skip him. But I think I should fight him. I know it's risky. I know I'll probably die if I go down there and try and fight him. And now I kind of wasted the fact that I had an offensive potion to use against him. But I'm kind of trying to do a thing here where I try and face down all of the bosses in one run. Ooh, I'm really gonna miss having the galoshes, aren't I? That was such like a powerfully useful, unexpectedly useful thing to have. Someone pointed out that these have their own health bar. I don't remotely know if they're actually worth killing. I could try and commit to it a little bit. My guess is that it's not overly worth it. Seems like he would just maybe regenerate it the same way he regens his marbles after the fact, so I don't really know what to make of that. Don't know if I should invest any real time in it. Just focus on other shit in the meantime. Busting marbles, chucking axes. That's how I'm gonna spend my time. Damn it! He keeps swiping me while he goes past me with that. While he's like setting up that attack, he manages to get me with it. That's frustrating. Slipping those back into action like that. Ah, he's charging me. Wasn't ready for that. You're supposed to keep your distance, man. Keep your greedy little hands to yourself. Wow, that one had dealt way more damage to it than I realized. I maybe should try and commit a little harder to killing his little hands since I don't really know what it does. Alright, I kind of have an open opportunity to take a bunch of shots here right now. Try and do as much as I can for the next second or two. Okay, which one is this? He's got the pestle and the sinister or whatever. They're like named after Dexter and Sinister. They're named after like Latin for left and right. They're both the pestles. Because then the combination of all of it, he becomes the mortar and pestle. He's really committed to his little theme thing there. Someone in the comments pointed out the Latin Sinister Dexter. I think it was Latin. Oh shit, that did a fuckload of damage. Commit really hard to spamming attacks at him. Try and keep a distance. Maybe try and kill the arm. There's one arm dead. What do you think of that, you dink? Oh, it did a shitload of damage to him to kill his arm. It didn't kill him, but it really fucked him up. Killing his arm was a really good strategy. That was a really, really great way to do a shitload of damage to him, actually. Damn, son. Hell, gold output there. Again, coming out of that with, like, not a great amount of health left. But, oh, baby. I got the satisfaction of the 2 boss kills there. You guys holding out a bomb for me? It would be real swell. Nah, this is going great, though. I'm in a groove. Also, hilariously insane amount of gold. I'm very near being able to buy the Cayenne, which is 18,000. It would almost be worth it just because it's so rare to end up with this much gold. But it seems silly when there's so many other things that I could be investing in. Okay, there's some dangers going on in this room. I'm gonna focus mostly on running away from the lurkers until the spiders are gone. This specific kind of lurker really likes to, like, land on top of each other more than it seems like the other kinds ever did. It's a weird thing that I have noticed. Maybe it doesn't happen as much as I thought it did. It seemed like it was happening weirdly frequently. It's tempting to use the key because I know I have the doubler, but I might lose it. And so I'm better off spending it on a shop where I'm more likely to get a little bit back. I'm not a fan of the number of pressure plates in this room. There's a lot of shit going on that's like unexpected crisscross attacks all over the place. Thank you, lurker friend, for killing Skeleton Dick for me. He was not a friend the way that you are. I love you. Get back here, all of you. How dare you? How dare all of you? Those aren't yours. Learn to know your place. I didn't even need a key for the shop. Okay, what you got for me? Because I'm basically going to buy all of it. The Adventurer's Whip. Sick. I get to see specifically what happens when you get the hat, which I started with because I crafted it up top. And the Adventurer's Whip. The hat. Discover more secret rooms, which I don't know if I really have. I haven't been looking for more than 2 per floor. That does explain why I was getting so lucky with the random guesses, though, is because there were just more to be discovered. And discover more treasure rooms. You get the 2 of them together. The Golden Idol. Super a Spelunky reference. Also, achievement, a true adventurer. Discover more rooms and get rich. Discover more rooms. That's very broad. But it also gives you 9,000 gold. How insane is that shit? So now I just have so much gold. I need to take a slightly closer look at that. A golden idol of the god Din probably belongs in a museum. Shop cost 1 gold. Basically, you're never going to find that shit in a shop. You have to get these 2 together. I don't know, though. I, don't understand what he means by more rooms. Floors are just going to be bigger? Is that the main thing? I'm gonna buy up so much shit because I can. It just is regular food. It doesn't count as cooked food. I'm gonna buy this while I'm at it. Oh, no. Oh, I aborted that just in time. Random chest for myself. Yeah, it would be a gold chest, wouldn't it? I'll just sit back and let all that sweet, sweet gold rake itself in. You just keep popcorning yourself one little batch of 100 gold at a time. basically earned back every dollar that I spent in that room, which is absolutely incredible. I'm having a blast. Having a blast in this run. Just feel like I'm kicking ass. Increases health. Sweet. That's a benefit I could personally strongly benefit from. I feel good about it. Whew. Alright. Let's keep this baby rolling. Can't jump. I don't like being in a room full of these guys where I can't jump, actually, because I pretty actively just try to jump from their attack every time they use it. Instead, I kind of gotta shimmy-sham around. Forgot that I had the float boots. I could have just ran right over top of that. That's fine. I'll make do. Sweet amount of food output. That's fantastic. I'm a big fan. Nah, you don't even get that little 5-piece. You get out of there. I basically pretty much guaranteed that I have to buy the Cayenne now, too. It seems like it would be silly not to. I'm glad these guys will just chuck themselves straight into a hole, actually. Because those Crimson dudes are annoying to deal with. Just remembered that I can totally cheese a room like this. So it's gonna close the door on me every individual time. I can just go from a distance. If they try to jump me, they're literally just gonna fall into a hole, so there's no risk to me. Perfection. And I'll just sit here and let my hundreds of dollars come to me. No work necessary. Didn't have to lift a finger. Hell yeah, I feel good. I could do with some bombs. I'll use my secret room discoverer as soon as I have a supply of bombs. Because if I find additional secret rooms with the current like upgrades and stuff that I have, then hell yeah. That's gonna be super useful to have, to use. I don't want to risk killing this run with some god-awful curse, you know, so I'm kind of playing it a bit safe. I see no reason to intentionally wake any of these up. I guess I could wake them up one at a time, right? And just... See, immediately I'm taking damage and I'm poisoned. Yeah, nuts to this. This room sucks. I don't want to deal with any of that. I'm bailing hard. No bombs, though, hey? You guys didn't want to hook me up with a single bomb? That's fine. Maybe the golden room just means you'll find more gold within individual rooms? Something like that? It feels like such a vague description overall. There's my first bomb. I kind of want a supply of bombs before I go for it. Secret room. So I know of one at least in case I'm totally strapped and need to risk that as a chance to find additional bombs. Alright, I'm going somewhere where I don't see any pressure plate dangers. That doesn't look like there's anywhere for random stray arrows to get shot at me as the room becomes increasingly more full of things. I don't really have the option to go just hide it out in the corner there, so I gotta flee a little bit. It's fine. Everything's fine. Ooh, you just keep popcorning away, buddy. I'm always in favor of more popcorn. Oh, I don't think I'll get him in time. Would have been a nice... I mean, I know I still have the secret checking potion, but I guess it's just nice to have a guarantee in case you're low on time and can't run a full lap of everything to go and search for it. Higher crit chance. I don't have much stuff that actually adds damage. I have a bunch of other weird modifiers like cooked food and walking on air and shit. Throwing fast, I like definitely have things that make me more dangerous. Nice. Nice. That's the extra secret rooms come to play a little bit, that they're just kind of everywhere. But yeah. I don't actually output that much damage, and it might become a bit of an issue when it's time for the boss fight of the halls. I don't have much time to rectify that. I'll do what I can. Oh, we got the throw bow. Another secret room discovered, because I guess him throwing a thing counted as that. I'm not sure entirely how that came about. It seemed like it was as a result of him throwing things around. That's the only thing I could really register as having been an explosion. No, there was the bomb enemies. One of the bomb enemies just died right at the very beginning. Might have been the first thing I killed, honestly, so that's how that came about. Please, bombs for sale? That's the main thing I want. Food is good, too. Definitely bomb bag. Overstock the shop would be funny. Actually, it would be hilarious. I just really might as well. I don't remember what this does. It's not that good. When healed, heal again. Yeah, it's not that special. Don't care about it right now. Gonna finish clearing out the room, then I'll go on a bomb spree for all the secret rooms. Because I'm an adventurer. And I like to discover secrets and things. I might as well immediately do the one that I know exists so I can't, like, get it wrong and forget it later. Wow, that was poorly done. Kind of, like, jumped and then in mid-air was like, oh yeah, gotta push forward on that. It was a little bit silly. I think I'm just gonna hang out here. Damn it. Until the glormps at least are dead. I imagine these guys can come out. Oh, but he'll kill himself if he floats out this way and then tries to stomp for a heal. I don't know if I just did enough damage to kill that other one, or if he stomped himself into the abyss. I think I must have just done enough damage. Damn, that would have been funny if he ground stomped himself into killing himself, though. Would have been convenient for me. Either way, guess I don't really care how he goes, just as long as it minimizes the amount of time I have to deal with it. Because their fire output, damage output, is so ridiculously strong. It can become quite worrisome quite easily. What are we at? I'm looking for like an all-time gold record here. I'll step on one. Oh, you gotta step on all three. Curse chest. I got the curse of decreased throw speed, but crit chance and fast swing speed. So back down to essentially a regular throw speed on that one. I think I've pretty well cleared out the full floor, so I can... Oh, I got one more room. And then I'll work my way across with like a very thorough secret snooping zigzag throughout all of it. I already know that one. Don't need to spend anything there. I have... Oh, I can still do it. Okay, my, like, salamander thing can still do the trick. But then what did that achieve? Is this a secret? It, like, must be, right? So I guess it's time to chug my secret potion. Cool. What do you got waiting in here? Any big specific anything? Doesn't really seem like it. Seems like it's just a bunch of random shit that you would maybe normally find in a secret room. I don't really entirely know why this one had so much like fanfare leading up to it. Really full of yourself there, aren't you, secret room? Oh, sick. Secret shop down below there. I got a full minute and 50. I probably got time to run down here and claim whatever crazy shit they got lying in store. And free! Totally free. A cooked steak that I definitely want. And a free access point back. It's funny, you have to make it over to there to freely pull it. I had to have float boots or some shit to do it in the first place. Oh god, okay. I gotta start blowing these up, but then, like, keeping moving, I think. There is literally more than I would have expected due to the combo of the adventurers, everything. Luckily, I did manage to get my... Oh, I almost walked straight into those spikes. Get my hand on as many bombs as I did. I wasn't fully prepared for the insane amount of cracking things open I was gonna have to do. It's funny to have to spill over to the second row like that, though. That's a little bit satisfying to know that I've stretched that out as far as it can go. That has a nice appeal to me. And with that, we know of every secret room. There is only one secret shop, like the ones that you actually descend into. I kind of thought maybe there would be a second one, thanks to the adventurers combo I had going on, but still just the one. But that does make for 4 secret rooms overall, which is definitely a record in that regard. More gold. That's so ridiculous. And I managed to scoop up every single piece. 30,000 gold in one run. Obviously, I want to defeat the bosses. But damn, that's a hell of a takeaway. Oh, the blackguards and the lurkers. I kind of want them to take each other out a little bit in this room. I'm a little terrified of these guys still. A little bit. When they both kind of have the ability to just teleport into existence and rain chaos on me, I'm not a big fan of getting too close and too involved, but the combination of lurkers and the death guards there, they kind of had me pinned in a few ways. There was only so much I could do to avoid that combination, that fury, that hell. Hello, all of you. Lots going on in this room, and I hate that you gotta, like, commit 3 extra shots to these guys every time you finish one of them off. They're a huge pain in the ass with their fucking revive ability. Ah! Okay, managed to get that one too. And now I can just focus on blasting the skulls away. Phew. You can see the door specifically won't open until those are all gone, hey? Really makes a point of that one. Couple of shops here. Wolfies, wolf spiders. I'm gonna camp out in a little hole here and wait for everything to jump at me, but not actually really be able to do anything. Yeah, I don't wanna actually risk it and get truly involved, so I'm just gonna hang out at the edge here and wait for that shit to deal with itself, so I can go safely and calmly try to recover as much of that health as possible. There's some damage output, but I also thought that was going to be a shop. I wasn't paying that close of attention, I guess. I just kind of had assumed that that's where I was at. Damn it, another key that went undoubled. Yes, absolutely. Transform all relics in the room. Drop some basic items. Yeah, because some of them are probably going to be food. At least one of them will be food. I really don't want to dick around. I really am trying to keep my health as high as possible. This would be terrible to lose out on now. I did a quick surveillance of the room to see if there was anything other than these bats that I needed to immediately keep an eye out for or worry about. And it seems pretty safe and sound. There's no imps or blackguards or any shit that are gonna try and do some crazy ranged damage on me. Raking the food. It's crazy how worth it would have been to buy, especially when I have just the most insane amount of gold. For $900, I could have had the shop just carries free food for you. I should have known. I even said, like, I'll just hope that I spend less on food than that. There was not a chance. That was never gonna be less than that. This is a weird, random little narrow room off to the side here to go to. That's literally just a gold chest by itself. No key needed to access it, nothing like that. Pray to remove the curse. I wanted my fast throw speed back pretty desperately. Not gonna mess around with any more intentional curse gaining, not through altars or chests or burned up lanterns or anything intentional, until I know I 100% have a way to undo it. But for the most part, I'm probably just gonna play it cool. I guess I should snoop for some secret rooms, seeing as there are guaranteed to be like 4 per floor. If I just try a couple times, I'm pretty much gonna get it. 4 swing speed improvement, pretty great. Figure I might as well go buy up these bombs then. Wrong purchase doesn't really matter that much to me, does it? There's number 2. Yeah, I'm gonna... Ooh, but when I jump in for the food, I have to walk out on the spikes. That just has to happen. So I better be quick about it. Not bad. Healed more than I took, so I kind of had made that trade off my head. I knew that was how the math was going to work out, so I didn't really stress about it. I doubt a secret room can appear in a room with that kind of layout, but give it a try. This similarly, I don't think would... Oh, it does. It does, hidden off to the side there. What do you know? That's just a product of there being so many, I'm sure. Free curse removal. I don't think there was anywhere on this level where I could have taken on a curse. Yeah, revisiting the rooms, there's no purple lanterns or anything like that, so I think I should just advance into a room that's nothing but gold. What else is new? What more you got in store for me, Run? What other new surprises? Perhaps on this floor you'll provide me with more mountains of gold? Wouldn't that be a fanciful change? Something, a new experience. Something I've never seen before. Oh, Necromancer, not a chance. Not letting that last long. Boy, I tell you what. No, get back here. Teleporting all over the place. There we go. Now I can focus on dealing with this at a normal-ass speed without frantically teleporting around the entire room non-stop. And these guys spreading around their fiery nonsense everywhere they gloop their glops. Don't chuck fire right at me like that. It wigs me out. And, yeah, it doesn't really matter which secret room I bomb my way into. I only got the one bomb anyways. Might as well just give it a whirl. Nothing. One of you is going to rise from the dead, though, right? I doubt it can be the kind that has a helmet. I've just never seen it happen. So I kind of just decided in my mind that the answer was never. It can't happen. And I'll just instantaneously spend the bomb that I acquired in that room. And I have a curse removal if I need it. I'm not gonna spend it on a blessing, though. Oh, Necromancer, Wolfie's just hanging out. I think I'm just gonna go hang out off in the distance here. Maybe oh, the Necromancer burned to death. That's good. These things kind of wig me out. I don't know if they've come up in one of my recorded runs, because I had to do those couple, like, off-screen. For whatever reason, I didn't know you could kill it before the room was over. I knew you could kill it, but I thought you had to wait till the room was, like, completed. I had trouble killing it the only other time I found one. And they spawn those little tiny purple fires that just go crazy. And I've never touched one, so I don't know what kind of damage they do. Burn damage usually tends to mess me up pretty hard. So I don't really want to mess around with, like, enhanced burn damage in any way, shape, or form if I can avoid it. Wow. Okay, I hate pressure plate stacked rooms. I don't plan to leave the perceived safety of this top row if I don't have to. Wow, that really launched that guy. I guess he had trouble finding a nearby place to land that wasn't, like, on top of a rock or whatever. God damn, that was annoying as hell. Aha! He blasted apart in midair. That's always fun. Oh, I could have hidden out over my little floaty areas, I guess, but that also crisscrossed with the many pressure plates. I guess if I feel like I really need the bombs. Nope. I can use my item swap thing, but I'd rather not. Sustain yourself on gold. Man, that would have been nice to have so long ago. We're talking about the last floor all of a sudden here, guys. I kind of did that already. I did all the gold. It's not new. It's too late for that. I bought a couple things of meat, random chest type. Let's see. Gold. More gold. And do I transmute in the hopes of generating more meat options for myself? I could end up kind of losing out on that a little bit, so I don't think I will. I'll just take the bombs and do a little bit more secret room hunting before I go for the actual boss battle. Assuming that I acquire more gold using that to heal up with. I've already found 2 secret rooms, though. They're probably hidden up in the other secret rooms that I've found. Ah, what do you know? Luckily I had saved one. I kind of whiffed the guess before that one. And a secret seeker, if I really needed. But I would have to go pay to change what is currently down on the other floor. Do you know what? I don't really need keys anymore. I shouldn't really need keys anymore at this particular stage. So instead, I can actually just kind of focus on some additional secret room hunting. So I'm gonna commit to that a little bit harder. Damn, no secret rooms within the secret rooms. I've already checked quite a few of these, excluding this one, because it can't. I definitely dropped a bomb in this one, so I know it can't. I would be shocked if this one does. It would kind of be bullshit if it does. That's going to be like my last resort, is to check that one. Nothing branching off of this one either. Huh. That spike room can't. It can't then, or else it would have revealed itself specifically in that room. Nothing there? Wow, did I really, like, max it out or something? Why wasn't I using the secret seeker? I guess I'll do it now, before I waste my final bomb. That was very foolish to not do immediately. Duh. And there it is. Could have saved all those bombs. And a curse removal. Yeah, I know that there's a blessing to be received elsewhere on this map. Okay, after this crazy, like, long run of pretty much everything going my way and a few lucky moments and all that, now I'm definitely, like, setting the game down for a stretch. I also could have found that, but nope, was dumb. More throw damage is what I'm going to commit to. Less swing damage doesn't really matter, because I'll just get rid of it. Damn. If only I had that one more bomb. At this point, this has been like an hour and a half. So I gotta stand up for a minute, go top up this water, hydrate, and then I can deal with this boss battle. I didn't even think I was going to play again today, or that I wouldn't play again until there was some sort of, like, major patch or anything. This has been pretty nuts. There is totally an achievement for killing all 3 bosses with 1 peasant. And if you don't, currently how it is, I don't know if they plan to change it, if I would have killed Celt and then, say, died to the golem, then Celt would stay dead. And I would have to re-beat the game, redoing runs until I killed the golem, killed the final boss, and then got a second one of those charged rock things, which would re-summon all the bosses stronger yet again, and the next attempt at it would be harder than the last. There's been people talking about it in the Discord quite a bit, saying that that's kind of an unfair way that all that sort of shit kind of stacks against you. If you don't get it on, like, this first possible, spot, I already kind of forgot how fast those hands start to happen. If you don't do that achievement on this first attempt with the 1 rock, you're really screwed over by it, like, really terribly. So now's the time to really go for it. Ooh, trying to sneak your hand in there, are ya? Try to get as many crits as I can. I got the speed, the damage, I invested in it. Invested in throws very heavily. That guy snuck up on me. That little hand popping in was a sneak. That one was just me being dumb. That was a mistake. I gotta be more alert here. I'm focusing way too much on him and not enough on where he's popping those hands up. It's harder to see when he pops them up where he specifically is, like, standing or whatever. But man, on a scale, this boss is not that tough. I say that now, who knows? He might do some shit that really fucks me up. Oh god, he's chucking the hands everywhere. Oh wait, caution. Full attention. Now is not the time to get in your head. Don't let him get ya. Oh, he's starting to do it way more rapidly now, too. Gotta keep a constant move on. Oh, he really tossed me. He really tossed me. I don't know where I am. Fuck. Okay. Curse things. Curse things. Don't want those. Don't want curses. Look at this happy boy. Happy, so smiley. So many smiles. I'm worried about frame rate drops and stuff in the video. It might be happening quite aggressively, and my apologies. I'll have to review that. I also haven't edited the last couple episodes of footage where I was kind of worried it was happening, so I don't really have the reference to know if it's been an issue or not. Should have probably figured that out before I got into a battle. Now it's too late. Too many good things happening right now to worry about things like that. Oh, he's got his crazy high armor resistance. But my throw damage is way more reliable than getting in there and swinging anyways, so I might as well just keep the throws up. Hope for the critical hits. I got this. I got it. Don't fail me now. Yes. Fuck you. Achievement. Hail to the king. Kill. Fuck you. The battle had ended by so much. I'm lucky I had enough health. I actively was looking at where his hands were, and I was like, nice, he chilled out on the hands. No, at that point, every combo of 4 hands must complete its attack before that ends or whatever, so he just keeps chucking all that shit out. That's so frustrating, and I'm so lucky that I didn't die again there. Fuck that. That shit cancels when he dies. See, now there's a second one of these, it would make it even harder, but I don't even care. I got 60,000 gold. I didn't even realize that's how much gold I had. I got Hail to the King achievement. Peasant, you've done well in the adventure. It doesn't even matter what you gotta say, dude. I'm just gonna go grab the summoning stone 2, phrases the ancients and grants them new powers. The old ones are never truly destroyed. I did see a thing. They are planning to do 5 chapters. The one they're currently working on is the forests or something like that is gonna be the 4th one down. I have no idea what the 5th one is going to be. I probably should just immediately buy the cayenne, right? Increases the effectiveness of food, gives a spicy kick to any food, particularly good on breakfast potatoes. I agree with that. It is very delicious. That is a good place. And there's no other step past that. Start with a more powerful random blessing. Right now, lose less gold on death. I don't know what it would consider more powerful. Oh my god, there's one after that. Start with an even more powerful blessing. I didn't expect there to be one after that, honestly. I should probably expand the shop's special item supply. Do I expand the food supply? Not on this run. Not just yet. More gold available to me. Hide pouch, a sack made from the natural pouches of several beasts. You're just ripping them straight off of kangaroos or something like that. Iron woven sack. What investment have I done? I've done quite a few of these. I'll buy yet another Bobo's Claw, a hollowed out paw that can be worn like a gross hand puppet. And at this point, with 10,000 left, I could buy a bear coat. If things go poorly in the mine, find a bear den and try and blend in. Just cower, just hide out. And precision engineered counterweight, constructed by the best engineers in Delvemore Kingdom, perfectly balanced as all things should be. I was waiting for them to make a perfectly balanced joke. Alright, I'm doing this little experiment that I did before. I'm standing with my shadow at the edge of that. I throw about 5 spaces. So this little extra bit. There's more further upgrades? No, there isn't. That was it. The achievement for it is perfectly balanced, which is also very funny. I'm standing a little bit beyond the shadow. but it's about 5.5 to 6 spaces of throw range. And there I spent like everything I could. Most of the shit left is quite cheap. There's like the sensor that was really expensive. These are getting like out of control expensive. But I have some pretty thoroughly upgraded shit. Other than these few things I've like never found or whatever. Hades, you're a joke. You'll never live up to what we were just dealing with a minute ago. I could read up on what some of my new things are that I found. Immolation and Transmute, I totally had that before, but there was a new Blessing one and a new Blacksmith one or two. I at least found one of each. Deal more bomb damage. Explosive can mean a lot of things, like being fast on foot, but here it is quite literal. I'll learn it. Might as well grab it up. Not the most exciting thing, but whatever. We'll get it in the pool. And Golden Powder, when boredom and alchemy are combined, you get bombs that explode with gold. That's fun. And Golden Delicious turns food into golden food. A cursed apple turned to gold by a fool who didn't know what they were wishing for. Golden food is a bad thing then? Just makes no food available to you? Why would I want to add that into the item pool? I wouldn't want to, except for like the sake of being a completionist or whatever. I think I'll pass though, dude. I don't want it. I don't want it in the item pool. I don't think I'll do it. But there you have it. Now I'm definitely setting things down, because that was like more than I was ever planning to do, and it really has fully shown off like as much as possible in this game. I'm fully content to have that achievement now. I can like rest easy and feel like I'm retiring at the top until they add like a new floor to this game or something major like that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you again soon.